Hey everyone, it's Cast a Spell, and today we are doing the corn hair spell. And what is the corn hair spell? This particular spell is used for unveiling. Okay, this particular herb is used for unveiling, rather. You can uncover a lot of information. You can retrieve information that has once been lost. And yeah, that's why we use corn hair for this. So it's going to be pretty simple in terms of explaining it. But how I particularly do my corn hair, it might be a little messy. Okay, we already know that I kind of tend to get messier with my shit, but you are able to utilize this spell any way you like, but this is the way that I do it and it's worked for me, so I'm going to share it with you. And if you guys are interested in any of the items that I use, like today I'm going to be using my Lunafix Candle. And the reason why I use my Lunafix Candle is because it's great for unveiling as well. The herbs that are fixed on this candle, that I've already dressed on this candle, are the whole sole purpose of them is to unveil, to bring forth, to bring to light, to go from darkness to light. You see what I'm saying? So that being said, I'm going to be using my fixed Luna candle, and you guys are more than welcome to utilize this on occultcornerstore.com. Also, I will be using my rainwater. I had a great thunderstorm about a couple weeks ago here in Atlanta, and I had to make sure I collected some water. So I like to use the intensity behind everything that I find. Like if I know it's going to be a really good thunderstorm, I'm going to collect that water. If I know if I have a certain candle that's literally meant for unveiling, I'm going to use that candle because my energy, my time, my spirit went into creating it in the first place. So also, because if you guys are aware of my videos, I make sure that I utilize the 4 elements. Right? So when you want to manifest, you utilize the 4 elements. Okay. So I'm going to be utilizing the herbs, the earth with the corn husk, with the corn hair, sorry. I'm going to be utilizing my fire with my candle. My water is going to be the thunder water, the thunder and rainwater that I collected. I also have a chant. The chant is my air, okay? The chant is when I bless it with my words. Like, the words are meaningless unless there's spirit behind it. So the spirit has to be behind each word that you say. Like, if you're going to chant, if you're going to enchant anything with your words, your spells, all of it, there needs to be a meaning behind each word for you. Like, it has to be connected to you. So I have my own chant. I will share that as well. You are welcome to utilize it as well. Just make sure that you mean it. All right, that's the key here. If you really want your magic to pop, you gotta mean what you're doing. And yeah, let's get started. So what I'm going to be doing is wrapping this around my new moon candle. And I shouldn't have to mention it, but I'm going to mention it again because I've talked about it so many times. But make sure you have your deity already in play that's going to be overlooking your work, because there needs to be a spirit looking over your work, so it knows how to move and knows how it's going to be moving for you. And before you just have any type of spirit, you got to make sure you have a relationship with the spirit. Okay, and I will do a video later on, just giving you a better idea of like how to maintain and create a relationship with these spirits. Now that we have our corn hair, and now that we have our candle and everything that we need, our waters, we know what we're going to chant, we know the energy that we're going to be infusing into our spell, which is the unveiling of whatever the fuck we want to unveil. For this particular spell, for me, I'm going to be unveiling my power, anything that I have overlooked, anything that I have forgotten or left behind and dismissed, whatever it is. I want to unveil it so I'm not sitting here ignorant. So it could be any type of unveiling work, but this is what I'm going to be doing for me. I'm bringing the darkness to light. So I have my corn hair, and it's pretty sometimes challenging to utilize corn hair because it is a fragile part of the plant. So what I have found that is most easiest to do is to kind of twist it. Okay, so we're going to kind of twist it around, and I like to put it through the middle. Okay, so it's kind of like the unveiling, the part in the middle that separates the light from the dark. So we're going to be utilizing the challenge. So we're going to be utilizing the change from light to dark, or from dark to light. And I just stuck a little stick in here to kind of keep it in place. So, and it is messy. It makes a mess, but that's part of the plan. No harm. So now that we have that, we're just going to place this right here for the moment. As I clean up my space, you should already have your spirit. You should already know what your purpose is for this spell. And moving forward, this is when we start to chant. Like, you're supposed to be chanting throughout your work, but I'm obviously talking. This is an example. So the chant that I have is, bring darkness to light in spite of the fight. Unveil the truth, bring forth my sight. Now, this particular chant is very simple. You can utilize any chant you like, but me being able to say this to my work, because I created the chant, it is, it's attached to me. So if I want to unveil something, I'm going to use something very personal. And that's how you start to become more intimate with your spell work, because everything is personalized, everything is intimate. Okay, so that's what you want to continue to do in your work. It doesn't matter if the chant is 2 words. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000 words. The purpose of it is as intimate that it's meant for you and your work. So if I'm doing unveiling work, this is the chant that I breathe over my spell work as I'm completing it, as I'm creating it. That's what I'm doing. I'm breathing life into my spell work, into the vessel. And it's breathing life with this spirit. You're God and this is Adam, so to speak. So breathe life into it, all right? Or else it's not going to have life. So that's why I utilize the chant as my air element. Okay, so far I have the beginning works of my fire element, which is my candle, which is my unveiling candle. I have my herb, which is the corn hair. I also have my chant and my rainwater. So I have my rainwater, and the reason why I'm using rainwater is because I took time to collect it. I took time to get specific water, to save it, to preserve it, and to utilize it in my work. And that's what I mean. So like when you put effort, energy, time into having these particular offerings and these particular items and herbs and palos and dirts and shit like that, the more intimate it was for you to even go about doing it. It's intimate. You decided to do it. So I'm going to be utilizing this water by sprinkling it all over my candle. Now that everything has been finished, you've added your chant, your candle is here, your herbs are here, all of it, your rainwaters, or whatever waters you have, whatever water's special. The purpose is to use 4 elements in terms of manifesting, in terms of bringing forth. So as long as you have your 4 elements represented in the ways that are intimate to you, let's burn the candle. So yes, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want to leave out on a few extra notes here. When going about your spell work, the best thing to do is to build off of the foundation that's already set. So if you are trying to manifest, if your whole intention is to manifest, make sure that you incorporate the 4 elements. If incorporating the 4 elements sets the foundation for manifestation, okay? So all you need to do is to bring that to life. And when you want to make a spell more elaborate, more intense, more detailed, build off of the foundations. Like, the foundations are not just to say, oh, keep it there and only do that. It's something to build off of, which is why I make my videos so simplistic, because anyone can follow it as long as they actually listen. But it's really about building off of the foundation of your own magic and building something that belongs to you, that's personal. Okay, it's not just to stay in one spot, but to grow from it. So if you guys are interested in any of the items that I use, candle-wise, oils, herbs, everything, occultcornerstore.com. I also enjoy, bone readings, consultations, those who are looking to go deeper within their own magic. The magic realm, dealing in spells and rituals and incantations, etc. is what I dwell in. So yeah, I will speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.